Ronnie Brewer and Kareem Reid, both former Razorbacks who made it to the professional level, but are now back here in Northwest Arkansas working towards the next step in their careers. Alyssa Orange shares with us how the two Arkansas greats are trying to put their own stamp on the game of basketball.
Kareem Reid, 5-0 Arkansas. Nothing but nets. Ronnie Brewer connects.
Two men you can find in the Arkansas record books you can now find on the high school sidelines.
You know, a lot of people didn't know I wanted to get into coaching.
That was always probably my #1 choice, or when thinking about what was I going to do life after basketball.
Both Kareem Reid and Ronnie Brewer had professional basketball careers that spanned over a decade. Now it's time to pay it forward.
I've always volunteered. I've always had basketball camps. You know, I've always had a growing passion with it. And it's just something that I wanted to continue to do.
Brewer is starting his coaching career where it all began.
I felt like it was my duty to come back and give these kids hope that, you know, the mountaintop is not just the University of Arkansas or whatever college you go to. That if you strive for greatness, work hard, and continue to work at your craft, that there's a higher place you can go.
He started in the AAU and EYBL circuit.
Teach these guys as what I've learned throughout my career and the great coaches and players that I played against.
And then landed a job as a volunteer coach at Fayetteville High School.
It's been a blessing to be able to coach alongside those guys, coach at my alma mater, and really give back to those guys and push them and coach them hard and see the results that they've had.
What's his role on the staff? Brewer calls it the counselor.
You know, on the bench is to be able to talk to those guys, get in their ear, calm them down, be able to show them what's going on the court, and hopefully, you know, they can respect it and see it and know that, okay, Coach Brewer's coaching is hard because he loves us and he wants us to do well.
The path for Kareem Reid mirrors Brewer's. It was his experience on the AAU level that really fueled the fire to make coaching a full-time career goal.
Coach Deffenbaugh is, you know, rewarded the job at Harbor, and me on the phone with the AD, Wayne Stellick, and of course spending time with, you know, my guy Scotty Thurman just really put me in that direction.
Reid played for Nolan Richardson in the 90s and is using what he gained from him to help mold his own coaching style.
Basketball meant a lot, but life was real important. Coach taught me how to live life. It's a cycle. Every age group has a different think of basketball, and I feel like I can relate to both. You know, I lived in both eras.
Working with the Wildcats, Reid hopes it will help build his resume to get him to his goal of going back home to work with Mike Anderson at St. John's.
Giving the kids in my neighborhood back in the Bronx a vision that if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Life after sports isn't always easy for athletes, but Reid and Brewer are living theirs to the fullest.
What a dream, you know, for me and Ronnie to come back and the place where we play college ball at or whatever and try to change the community or help the community.
To see him take some of the paths that I'm trying to take, you know, I wish him all as much success as possible, except when we play him in games.
And that was Alyssa Orange reporting. Now, Ronnie Brewer and Kareem Reid did, in fact, face off against each other on Friday night as Harbor visited Fayetteville, and the Bulldogs came out victorious 59-54. Great work there by Alyssa.